Okay, welcome in. I'm going to be reviewing Friday's action from the Major League Baseball season. There were 14 games on tap, so let's dive in. The Pittsburgh Pirates played host to the Minnesota Twins. The Pirates would shut out the Twins 3-0. They're now sitting at 30-33, while the Twins have the exact opposite record after the loss, 33-30. Mitch Keller picked up the win. He is now 8-3 on the season, while Joe Ryan suffered the loss. He's 4-5. David Bednar got his 13th save for the Pirates. The Detroit Tigers played host to the Milwaukee Brewers. The Brewers would shut out the Tigers 10-0, improving their record to 37-26, while the Tigers are 31-32. Tobias Myers got the win. He is now 2-2 on the season, while Reese Olson is struggling to say the least. He is 1-7. The Washington Nationals played host to the Atlanta Braves. The Nationals would win this game 2-1. They're now sitting at 28-35, and despite the loss, the Braves are still 9 games above 500 with a record of 35-26. Jake Irvin picked up the win. He is now 4-5 on the season. Chris Sale suffered the loss. He is 8-2. Kyle Finnegan got his 17th save for the Nationals. The Tampa Bay Rays played host to the Baltimore Orioles. The Orioles would double up on the Rays 6-3. They have now reached 40 wins. They're 40-22, and the Rays are 31-32 after the loss. Cole Irvin is 6-2 on the season after the win. Aaron Savall is 2-5 after the loss. Craig Kimbrell got his 13th save for the Orioles. The New York Yankees played host to the Los Angeles Dodgers. The Dodgers would win this game 2-1, improving to 40-25, and despite the loss, the Yankees are 45-20. Michael Grove picked up the win. He is 4-2 on the season. Ian Hamilton is 0-1 after the loss. Yohan Ramirez got his first save for the Dodgers. The Miami Marlins played host to the Cleveland Guardians. Miami would win this game 3-2. They're now sitting at 22-41, still 19 games below 500, while the Guardians, despite the loss, are 18 games above 500 with a record of 40-22. Tanner Scott picked up the win. He is 5-4 on the season. Cade Smith suffered the loss. He is 3-1. The Cincinnati Reds played host to the Chicago Cubs. Cincinnati would win this game 3-2. They're now sitting at 31-33, and the Cubs are also 31-33 after the loss. Nick Lodolo is 6-2 on the season after the win. Justin Steele suffered the loss. He is still winless, 0-3. Alexis Diaz got his 13th save for the Reds. The Texas Rangers played host to the San Francisco Giants. The Giants would win this game 5-2. They're now just 2 games below 500 with a record of 31-33, while the Rangers are 3 games below 500 with a record of 30-33. Logan Webb got the win. He is now 5-5 on the season. David Robertson suffered the loss. He's 2-3. Camilo Doval got his 10th save for the Giants. The Kansas City Royals played host to the Seattle Mariners. A very high-scoring game, but KC would prevail in the end. 10-9 will be the final score. They are now sitting at 38-26, and despite the loss, the Mariners are 7 games above 500 with a record of 36-29. Nick Anderson got the win. He is now 3-1 on the season. Ryan Stanek is 2-1 after the loss. The Battle of the Sox, as the White Sox played host to the Red Sox. The White Sox would get a big win. Let me just put it this way. It was a bit of an upset, to say the least. 7-2. They're now 32 games below 500 with a record of 16-48. Woo! While the Red Sox have dropped to 500 with a record of 32-32. Garrett Crotchet picked up the win. He is now 6-5 on the season. Cooper Criswell suffered the loss. He's 3-3. Jonathan Cannon got his first save for the White Sox. The St. Louis Cardinals played host to the Colorado Rockies. St. Louis would win this 8-5. They're now just 2 games below 500 with a record of 30-32. And after the loss, the Rockies are 19 games below 500 with a record of 22-41. Jojo Romero is 1-1 on the season after the win. Matt Caracity is 0-1 after the loss. Ryan Helsley got his 20th save for the Cardinals. The Los Angeles Angels played host to the Houston Astros. Houston would win this game 7-1. They're now 29-35, and the Angels are 24-39 after the loss. Framber Valdez is 5-3 on the season after the win, while Griffin Canning is 2-6 after the loss. The San Diego Padres played host to the Arizona Diamondbacks. 10-3 would be the final score in favor of the Padres. They're now sitting at 33-34, while the Diamondbacks are 30-34. Michael King is 5-4 on the season after the win. Braden Pafat, I believe, is 2-5 after the loss. And the last game from Friday took place in Oakland as the Athletics played host to the Toronto Blue Jays. Oakland would win this game narrowly, 2-1. They're now 26-39 on the season, while the Jays dropped to 30-33. Mason Miller got the win. He is 1-0, and Chad Green is 1-1 after the loss. Alrighty, that takes care of Friday's action from the Major League Baseball season. As always, if you're new to this channel and you like this type of content, please feel free to hit the sub button. I'd be very grateful and very appreciative. Until next time, take care.